It's all specific to each athlete. Each of us has different nutritional demands that we need to meet. For instance, myself, I find it almost too easy to put on weight. So I'll try and restrict my carbohydrate intake most of the time, but then race day I'll pick it back up again so that I make sure I've got the energy for race day. But other people might struggle to keep weight on, so they'll be on a much higher calorie diet, much higher carb, just trying to keep their weight on throughout the season. So it is tailored specifically for each one of us. Any queries you have about anything, they're always there. And it's the obvious ones is obviously don't go out and eat loads of donuts and things like that. But at the same time, it's sometimes the advice will be, right, I'm losing weight rapidly, what can I do? And they'll be like, I have a donut. And that'll just be the way it is. But I'm not one of those lucky people.
I am, fortunately.
Freddie, our nutritionist, he's great. He's been effectively educating us on the best things to eat. So it's not like following a strict plan of this is exactly the meal I have to have on this day at this time. It's more I need to get these types of foods in at this time, these types of foods in here, and he tells us the benefits of the different types of foods and how they'll assist with different phases of training.
I would not be here if it wasn't for my performance lifestyle advisors, and that's not just Marcia now who I work with, but all the performance lifestyle I've worked since I've been involved in full-time sport. We have done some really cool stuff with work experience and making sure I'm kind of distracted from training so that I'm extra motivated when I am training, and all these techniques.
We have Debbie helping us with performance lifestyle, and she's, aside from all the help she gives as well, she's also very friendly and approachable, and any issues that we have, she's always very welcoming to get us to come along and talk about it and see if there's anything she can help with. And she has her contacts as well.
There's a fear factor there for everyone, but one of the best things you can do when you're scaling is just remain calm, even when things are going wrong. And that's almost what we spend most of our time doing. We spend our time doing lots of visualization, imagining as many scenarios as we possibly can, putting ourselves through them as much as possible, and then imagining reacting in the proper way. And almost every single time the best reaction is just to remain calm and just keep a cool head in all the situations that could occur.
Psychology plays a huge part in everything we do, like during training as well, and also sliding, racing. And we have, Simon has been working with us on that front, and been working on a whole range of different things, but imagery is quite key to a lot of it, for both skill development and for helping with focus and arousal state for a race.
I guess the sport of skeleton is best explained. It's kind of like a water flume covered in ice, a mile long, and you are going head first, and it is frightening. It took me about 2 years to get over the fear aspect of the sport and start to enjoy it. And I did have to kind of speak to a lot of my teammates about the fact that I was scared. Were they scared too? And speak to the psychologist and my sliding coaches and strength and conditioning coaches. It's a whole village that gets an athlete there and performing. So yeah, it's a tough sport, but that's what I really like. The challenge is all a part of the journey, and being resilient enough to deal with an Olympics is really important.